Evening, ladies, gentlemen, judges, fine whiskies, and anybody else who's watching. Welcome to Woodturning in the Stable Studios. It is I'm back. I've got a full house of Hallions in the background, and I'm just going to introduce you to them right now. Here they come. That one. First in this evening was Mr. William Kenny. Second in was Josephine.
Good
Joe.
evening.
Third in was Steve from SK Craft.
Good evening.
Fourth in was Terry from Hickington. Or Posh
Good
Terry's
evening.
is getting. Or Posh Terry's his new nickname, guys.
Good evening. Welcome to the tribe.
And last in tonight was Pete, which is unusual. He's usually first.
So late, I haven't even opened the beer yet.
No, getting ready to.
We've got plenty of
Get
time.
Getting ready to.
There's not much turning getting done tonight, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to put you back in the background. Get back, go. Get off. Now, first things first. We're doing a random raffle pick winner type thing for these. One of those.
Finally.
One of those.
Finally.
So we're going to do this little one first, okay? I have to do this twice because it'll only allow me, because it's a free thing, it will only allow me to pick one winner at a time. So how do I share my screen now?
Your screen.
How do you share the screen, boys?
Preset, down the bottom, preset.
Down the bottom.
Preset.
Oh.
This may take some time, peeps.
Screen layout.
Present. Present or preset? Present.
Preset. Or present. Oh, preset.
Present. Present.
Oh, and present. Screen share.
Screen layout. Picture and picture layout.
Where are you looking, Brian? At the bottom, you use StreamYard.
Yes.
It's got
Mic.
mic
Settings.
settings. Yep.
I've got mute, stop cam setting. Oh, settings. Oh, preset, present. Oh, there you go.
Present.
Share screen. There we go. There we go. Found it.
Oh,
hey.
That.
Found it.
I found it. Oh, there it is. Share. I don't know. Can you see that?
Oh, well, we will get over it. Just
Yeah.
No, wait.
yeah, I can see it.
That's not the right thing.
I
It's
got
on the
a
wrong
magnifying glass, but we can see it.
screen. On the wrong thing. It's on the wrong screen. Hold on. I wanted to
YouTube
do
random
that.
comment picker. It says.
Yeah, but that's the wrong one. That's not it.
Oh, you got one you can fiddle with, have you?
Sorry, give me a minute. Hold on a minute.
Just click that one.
This is technology. I can't work it.
Can someone on the screen just click that YouTube random content?
I've just shared that.
Go back again.
Now, just you're back now. Just wait a minute.
Okay.
We'll try that again.
We're all ears. Nobody's perfect.
Take two.
Oh dear.
Back next week. Like you said, there's no turning being done today. It's going to take an hour and a half. And we're off.
Why is that second screen not coming up? I don't understand.
But someone's getting a free
8%.
moisture meter.
8% again. Get it all on there first before you
Brian's going to send it to somebody, and whoever receives it, just let him know who's won it.
want to. Yeah.
Hi, I'll just send it. You can send me your name. That's don't really matter.
The first name to Brian receives is going to win it.
Yeah.
Let me try it. Let me try that page. That didn't do anything.
It is a lot of earworms, Roy, because we knew you'd been asking so many questions. We'll have to keep up. That's why there's a lot of earworms today.
What does that look like?
It looks like how can I improve my sleep quality? Okay.
What?
What a cute story about a puppy. That's all I can see. Related searches.
Why is that? Oh, it's not working. I can't work this thing.
No, it's not. It is working. It's you're not working.
All right, okay. Right, look, wait a minute.
That's the YouTube comment viewer. You should have pressed the first one you had, which is like random comment picker. Click that one.
Hold on.
Click that one there. Look, that one that's highlighted. Click it. Down there.
Top one.
Top one. Random comment picker.
Oh, not let me pick it.
YouTube random comment picker.
It's not let me
The
click
mouse
it.
down and click it.
There, Terry. Double click.
I can't see the pointer. I can't see the pointer.
No, it's not working, Terry. Oh, God, why is this so difficult? Right, I'm not going to do it now. I've just had enough. Stop sharing that screen.
Anyway,
on that one.
Please come back next week for a brand new show.
Yeah. I did this already. It worked, but I can't get to share the screen now.
You can't get it to work, let alone share the screen.
Oh dear. Wait a minute. Hold on. I've got too many tabs open. Maybe I'll close that.
Why don't you just do the thing and then put the picture on the screen who's won it?
It just will.
Who cares anyway? Just do it and tell us who's won.
Just wait, Terry.
We'll believe you.
Just wait, Terry.
You never told the truth before, so we'll believe you.
Just wait, Terry. Can I get that to do that? No.
That's it. You're yeah.
Did that work?
Random picker. Then changes it.
Oh, that's not the one I want. It's there. It's open already. There, it's there.
Is it a blue screen, Brian?
It should be. I don't understand why that won't go there. Close that.
Get the screen on there before you share it.
It wants me to pick a. There it is. Is that it?
Yay!
Hooray. Start the raffle. Pick a winner.
God.
Have you typed in what you got to put first? You typed in the
I've
words?
done all that. I've done all that. It's all sitting here. Look, I had to solve this sum up here to say 4 plus 3 equals 7. I see, I'm clever, boys.
Sorry, couldn't do that.
Right, I'm going to press this button.
Have you put in the selected words?
Yes, I've done it.
Right.
Yeah, he has that done.
Why is it not working?
It is. Just click it.
It's not. I clicked it. I'm clicking it now. It's not working.
Are you clicking it on the browser or on OBS?
On the browser.
It's not working.
Where's
It's probably you.
Yeah, I'm on my browser. Let me go up here, just to make sure. Yep. Number winners 1. Show random names. Yes. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Filter duplicates. Blah blah blah.
What's that say? Sorry. What's that?
Start.
There's something. No, it won't do it yet. You've got something wrong there. Look. What's that down there?
Where?
I can't read that quick, Brian.
Terry, there's the YouTube video. Look.
Right.
I've said filter duplicate users because that's just what you
There's
do.
only 6 people anyway. There.
No, there's 7.
One. Right, and they've got to put in the words what?
Show random name. I've just picked a comment. It's okay. They've all got the random thing in, so that's okay.
What
Get
does that
YouTube
say?
We'll do that then.
Start.
No.
Yay!
There you go.
It's doing it.
There you go.
Richard
Quick Explorer Brain. Spinning words got it.
That's it. Right.
That's 1.
So Richard has won this one. Now you can't see it.
Well, go out again. Reboot it. Do it again. And come back in and do another one.
Again. Yeah. Right. So let's
Take Richard's name out though, so you can't win 2.
Look, I'll show you that because it comes there. Well, no matter. If he wins it again, we'll just do it again.
Do it again. Yeah.
Go back up to here. Do the whole thing again. What nightmare is this? Solve the sum again. 8 and 17 is 15. 8 and 7 is 15.
Just do it every time.
Yep. Or it won't let you start it again.
Hit the enter key then, so you know you got it.
I did hit the enter key, Steve. Terry.
Did you?
Get YouTube comments. Start.
Richard win it again.
And Norman Greenwell.
And Norman Greenwell. There we go. There's 2 of them sorted.
Norman's in the
After
chat.
28 weeks, you've managed to do it.
Wow.
Oh, Norman.
Weeks.
He gets there in the end.
Bit like
It's
British,
technology.
Yeah, welcome to my
It
world.
is
Spinning,
you.
RJK Spinningwood is winning this one,
That one.
and Norman is winning this one.
Win that way. Lovely old job.
Put them over there, and I'll sort that out. You can, if you send me a PM on my Facebook page, Woodturning, with your address, I'll get that posted out to you, free of charge.
And Wayne has just said, and the next week, Brian is doing a video on how to do a giveaway on YouTube.
Step by step guide.
He is absolutely.
Well done,
not.
Norman. Well done, Richard. It's brilliant.
I'm blaming Steve. It's his fault.
What do you mean
So
blaming
there you go.
Steve? I'm sat here
Norman
quiet.
says, woo-hoo.
It's your fault. You're my.
Don't get any better, does it?
Well, I'll rephrase that. It's let me just show you. It's either it's your fault or Pete's fault because you're my 2 technology gurus.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you never asked, so you know it's up to you.
Okay, so
It's actually more entertaining just to watch you squirm.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, watch you mess it up. And that wasn't bad. After all that time, you managed to get 2 out of the 7 people that commented.
I'm just looking forward to when William does a giveaway.
Yeah.
17 then, that was funny.
Oh, yes.
You'll have to give.
Right.
You'll have to find out how many people's in the chat and give one to everybody. Just say I can't be bothered to do the.
Can't
clip
bother.
thing. Just
I'm
saying them
writing
all
the
one-
names down and putting them in a hat.
Yeah, well, that's what I should have done, William. I'm doing that the next time. Not doing that again.
Right.
The old-fashioned way.
Here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
So
There's
now
the
we
cue
have
to
to go on
start.
and do something. It's 15 minutes wasted.
The workshop is sorted. I can't open a beer.
Good man. Well done.
Here.
Right, where do I need to go now? I need to go. You guys are in the background. Let's go there. There we go. I left you in this position, guys, really. A little pot with a lid. Lid comes off there. And what I did is I've done a little bit of texturing, but I'm going to continue the texturing just so you can see how that works. Show you what I've been using to texture it and how I texture it. And then we're going to mess about and colour it a bit. So I textured the bottom down here. Hope you can see that okay. And I'm using this little tool, which is a cut saw bar. This one. Cut saw rotary bar. 1/8 inch shaft, and it's fine. It's a lovely little tool. Just bring up the extractor there because it produces a lot of fine dust. And switch the extractor on, and I'll show you how this operates. So I've got a little bit more texturing to do just to bring it on up a little bit, particularly here. So I'll switch this on. You've all seen this little machine before, haven't you? The micro motor from Terry. Where's it from?
Woodart.
Woodart Supplies.
Would
While
I?
you're doing the first
Basically, I'm
8
just
and
gonna-
9, Joe could read out the chat.
Thank you for the
Joe can tell
volunteering.
us. Yeah. Good lad. Good girl, Joe. You tell me who's in.
So, welcome and good evening, everybody. So, we have Gary Glass, Norman Greenwell, Weeval, Malcolm Douglas, Wayne the Woodturner, Joe 60, Terry Bartlett, Wurzel the Wood Butcher.
Is that another new name?
No,
From
I think it
101.
was Wurzel
001.
001. We've got Mike Evans. We've got Des Barnwell. Barry's Wood Creations. Paul Hoyton, the Gravesbury Turner. Tony Smith.
Wash the grease off.
The Klondike Craftsman.
Lewis.
Susie Swiss Wood Turner. Which one of you is snoring? Bray?
Scary.
Need you ask?
I'm
Didn't need to ask you, knew.
I'm watching Terry here. He's just laughing away to himself.
Andy the Valley Wood Turner.
Terry's
I'll get you
actually
back.
corpse in the background. Look, see?
You're busted.
Oh, what are you like, Terry?
And
Come on,
Hugh
Joe.
Lawrence.
Keep going.
Keep going, Joe.
Lucy
Give
Bundy
us-
Rowe. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks. Gaffs Today Woodwork.
Oh, God.
Roy's the Boy.
Yeah, right.
Anthony Green.
I should do that.
Barry Chitty. Fred
Brian
Gilliver.
finished anyway. You and Brian should finish at the same time.
Robert Broadwood. Right. Sir Benjamin. Get Lost. Bray. Rixie.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I want to sort that fella out.
Not the first time you said that.
Raymond Wise. Wait till Harrogate.
Gotta catch me.
Got to be getting there sometime. Well,
Well,
yeah, I do.
whilst Joe's,
The
whilst Joe's
professor.
still doing that, I'm just going to change the tool now. I'm using this
Yeah,
little
that's
diamond-
good.
little diamond
Take your
cutter
time.
wheel.
Paul Finlay, Woodturning at Home.
Hey,
Jack
Step
Bob.
out and
far
buy
away
another
now.
one, Brian. Time you get back and be starting again.
Right. That's everybody. If I've missed anybody,
Oh, that's everybody.
please mention it at the bottom. You've got 56 people watching, Brian.
Wow,
Although I'm
56.
sure I've not read 56 names out.
You've
loud.
read about 10 or 15 names out, but you know,
I've read
It's
more
about-
than that.
there's about 56 there, but you just, you know.
I was just giving
You
you a
know.
thumbs up, Joe, because Terry was annoying you and you carried on. True professional.
True
Mhm.
professional. Yeah,
I don't
absolutely.
like train wrecking.
I
Hate
reckon
it.
you'd be a good bingo caller, Joe.
You would, yeah.
So this little
Yeah.
band at the top,
You'd be
here, we
brilliant
said
bingo calling.
we're going to texture with this little double diamond cutter wheel. So it's just two diamond wheels on a screw with a spacer in between.
James Crawford has come in.
I can just imagine you bingo calling, Joe. 5 and 6.
The miniature dado cutter, then, basically.
11.
Those of you who were watching the beginning will know that this is a bit thin up here, so kind of have to go a wee bit carefully.
It isn't a bit thin, it's very thin.
Not very thin, Terry. It's at least 2 mil.
Well, that's thin. Very thin.
Evening, Lewis. Lewis has joined us.
She did say he was in there earlier. I remember her
Yeah,
saying
I
that.
did. Were you not listening, Steve?
No,
No, I
of
think I
course
might
he
have
wouldn't.
closed my
Who,
eyes.
the
then.
hell, who listens to you? Come on.
I may have just closed my eyes for a minute.
Thanks for that. Anyway, Lewis is saying Carl Jacobson and Cindy Drozda are doing lives also at the moment.
All right.
Oh well. Nothing-
Shouldn't have said
nothing
that.
like
The
being up
chat's
against
just
the
going to
best.
disappear now.
That's all right.
Well, we can read it. So
That's all right. If they want to disappear, they disappear. I don't really care.
Yeah, we don't worry.
well, we're still here.
How would you read the bingo numbers then, Joe?
Well,
Two
somebody
fat
told me
ladies,
that I'd be quite
66.
I'd be quite good at like the audiobooks and things like that.
Did you say it like that? 66. Two fat ladies, 66.
Yeah.
Brighten it.
Oh, 2 fat ladies, 88.
66 have they got flat chested?
1 little duck, number 2.
Six and 5, 11. I know.
That'll work, Terry. That'll not confuse
On
anybody.
on its own, number 21.
Oh my goodness.
I did that once. I called bingo once at some club. I said, I'll call it bingo. I said, yeah, all right. And I was doing that. I said, on its own, they got, these diehards that go with their little stamping pens. They dunk, dunk, dunk. I was watching them. I said, on its own. They're all looking at 1 to 9, on its own, number 24. Because they all stamped 2 as I went number 2. Bang, 24. That's not on his own as it is the only one I got in my hand.
Yeah,
65,
you're definitely in trouble.
stamp 65, 65,
There you go.
11.
That's that. That'll do.
What have you got between those blades, Brian, to keep them apart?
Just a little tiny washer.
All right.
So the little screw comes off. The little screw on the end
Mm.
unscrews and screws back into the shaft again. So it's easy enough. You could put 3 on it if you wanted, if you had a long enough screw.
Mm.
But 2's plenty for it to handle, I think. So
Yeah.
that's how I did
job.
that.
Ben
What's-
says, I've
what's
just
the
had a
treat?
terrible thought. Imagine the world was about to self-destruct and our only hope was the chance of Brian finding the reset button.
Hey,
We'd all be
we're
gone.
doomed.
Trust
We're
me.
doomed. We're doomed.
Just
doomed.
kiss it goodbye, Ben.
Yeah.
In the words of the guy from what do you call that program, Terry?
Sorry?
Captain Mannering program. What do you call that?
Dad's army.
Dad's
Dad's
army.
Army. The guy, the Scots guy in the Dad's
Fraser.
Army. You remember him, Fraser?
Yeah.
We're
Fraser.
doomed. We're doomed.
We're doomed, we're
Yeah.
doomed. Don't tell me in, Pike.
Right. So next thing I want to do then is I want to sanding seal all the bits that's not textured.
Okay.
So-
Ian Leach is in.
Hey, Leach. Hey, Ian.
Hi,
Hello,
Ian.
Ian. Ian brought his laser picker. I don't know what number it was, 65489. I don't know. To our club the other day, give us a demo on how it works. Brilliant.
Oh, I can turn that extractor off now.
5,
can't we?
wasn't it? Laser packer 5. I can't remember now. Brought one anyway.
Right,
Very,
so
yeah.
I'm painting this on because I don't want it to get into texture. So I'm just going to bring it up to the texture, and then if anything I put in the texture is not going to get to this wood because I want to leave as much of this wood natural as I can.
We shouldn't have done any of it. Todd's just got notice of your video.
Well, that's good. That's good. Pete's video.
In Leach says, oh, it's a number 2. I Pecker
Yeah.
2. Whatever it's called.
Yeah, I've just uploaded a video.
Laser Pecker 2.
Well, I started
Yes.
uploading it ages ago. Just finished uploading.
Very good.
Yeah, it was good evening, wasn't it? Yeah, break.
Give
Only a
people a
little
break.
7-minute one.
Oh, well, not bother watch it and come back. Tell me what it's like, guys.
Yeah, because it's not going to see much of your.
Yeah, not until we start throwing some colour at this.
Yeah, that bit.
I have a plan.
Do you?
I have a plan which Terry
What's
will
the
try
plan?
and change.
No, I won't change it until I
Yes, you
hear
will.
what it is,
Yes,
and then I
yes,
might.
you will. Yes, you
Don't
will.
be bullied
All right,
by that.
you're
Mr.
doing.
Gray.
You're in the zone so far. You're not doing bad, so that'll be all right.
Oh, have you heard that?
You're doing
Yeah.
good so far.
Are you listening to it?
Yeah, he's all right. He's putting sanding sealer on, so that's all right. Go with that.
I can cope with that. That's just like painting by numbers. This now, just fill in the gaps.
You could paint the lines actually, and paint in between the lines of different colours, can you?
It's quite therapeutic watching it.
Is it?
Oh,
Oh,
watching
it's
Sandy
nothing else.
Yeah,
It's
Sealer.
it is,
therapeutic
Joe.
watching.
Paint dry.
Look, when you live with Glyn, you need something.
Anything's
therapeutic.
therapeutic.
Oh, poor old glass. Twice named
Anything's
that.
That's
therapeutic
twice.
when you
Yeah,
work for
that's
Glenn.
twice. I mean, just
Hey, that's not twice at all.
It is.
It's you. You lot did it first.
No.
Lush.
I don't agree with that.
I don't
No,
agree with that either. I think.
Yeah. You're gonna have to.
I think you're only trying to drop us in it now, Joe.
Glyn knows we wouldn't tell a lie to him. We'd tell him the truth.
Oh, what?
Evening,
Sorry,
Michelle.
she's in. Good
Oh
evening.
no.
Hi, Michelle.
Nicky's in.
Hi, Michelle.
In. Okay, now,
Welcome to the madhouse.
and by your beds.
Crazy.
Michelle went to the post office this morning, Pete.
Just
Oh
got
yeah,
home.
thank you. Thank you, Michelle.
That's why she's late in.
She's
Is
good like
William
that.
still in? I've not heard William for a while.
Yep,
Yeah,
still
Yeah.
here.
aye.
Oh,
He's
he's still
sitting.
here.
He's
He's only-
sitting there studying. He's like.
We've
He's
just
like a
woke
man-
him up, Joe, from your reading of the list.
He's,
like a man
med-
possessed.
he's mesmerised
Watch
about
yourself.
Brian putting his sand and sealer on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engrossed.
Anybody said hello to Des Barnwell, by the way? We didn't miss him, do we?
Oh,
Hello,
Des.
Des.
I did not miss him. No.
No, Des, just to make sure.
Hello, Des.
I just make sure
It's
Des
upset
knows
us.
he's in, like, because he gets a bit confused these days.
Welcome
Yes,
along,
you're in.
Des.
According to
Well,
Terry, he
he's
gets
in.
confused anyway.
Well,
According to Des, he got confused, not me.
So I don't have a plan for the lid. I'm not doing anything with the lid because I may have another plan for the lid a little later, a little further in the future.
okay. Is it a
Just-
secret?
Well, the lid may become pierced.
Okay. Oh, I'd like
And
that.
then this should become a
That
like a
lid there?
yeah, this lid I'm doing now.
Right.
It could become pierced a little later, but maybe not
Is
tonight.
it thin enough?
No, we're going to experiment using a vacuum truck to hollow it out. That'll be interesting.
Oh, that'll be fun. Yeah. Well, if it's not punky and you got already got sanding sealer on it, you won't be just suck the air through it. Will it?
Should be
Should be
alright.
fine.
We have
Should be fine.
Should be
Yeah.
fine.
Mark at Turn Again Crafts has joined us. Good evening,
That's
Mark.
amazing. That'll-
Hey, Mark.
Yeah, Mark.
That'll be
Mark.
another little. That'll be another exciting little live then, won't it?
Yeah. Well, you do it after this.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Brave, not stupid.
Make note, Terry. Des says
What?
Joe never misses me.
Who?
Des Barnwell.
Yeah.
He knows.
All right.
Lucy says Joe is always super efficient at saying who's in the chat. She just gets drowned out.
I unlike Terry.
Just, she takes so long she daren't get it wrong.
Doug Bennett's in. Good evening, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Hello, Doug. Non-word turning question from Rob the Professor. Brian, why did they put hoods on horses in the fields?
Why do they put hoods on them? It's
Yeah.
usually a fly mask. It's not a hood.
So we can go bank robbing.
Yes.
Oh, please.
Stops them flying away.
See, that was me trying to give a sensible answer, and Pete jumped right in there.
You didn't even have to think about that.
No, he didn't. He just. I'm starting to worry about you, Pete.
It's a fly mask.
It's a
The
fly
flies
mask.
then go to the other end, see?
They put a sack on that end.
Yeah.
Put a diaper on that end.
Oh,
Diaper.
Diapers on that end. Just getting them into the.
Do that in
Right.
Bruges.
I think that's probably all right.
Carriage
Like
horses
that.
going around town.
Will that do? We'll just be finished now. That'll do.
Benjamin says, you guys give Jo a hard time. She's my favourite Yorkshire female earworm.
Ooh.
I'm the only Yorkshire
fine.
female.
We'll let,
here
we'll,
with
we'll
me.
let, we'll let Emma know that.
Female
We'll let,
earworm.
we'll let Emma know that one.
Let that ride.
I see Emma was on a course today. Did you see that?
Emma.
Yep.
Mm.
And have you also read the email from Martin that we're getting Emma next week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
360 Monday. Emma instead of what's she called? Rudy.
that's correct.
Just let that dry for a minute.
That's all right.
And
Always
now
nice
we're
to
going to
watch
colour
Emma.
this.
She's a good
We're going to
turner.
colour this, and I'm going to shock you with this colour. Well, maybe not.
Hang on. You're going to tell us what it is before you do that, aren't you?
No, I'm just
No,
doing
no,
it. Terry.
can't tell you. Can't tell you.
I'm just doing it, Terry.
Turquoise green. Is it turquoise green?
How did you know, Terry?
I didn't. I'm just guessing.
Ultan Moore is in.
How did Terry
Good
know?
evening, Ultan.
Hello, Alton.
Hey, Alton.
'Cause
Hey,
that's what
Roger
I thought
Kent.
you'd use.
Hi, Roger.
You've been
Yeah,
looking
Roger.
again, Terry. You've been sneaking.
No, I haven't been looking, mate. If you are using that, it is a
Yes,
brilliant colour. You are too. It is a brilliant colour. That's why I would have
How-
suggested you use that colour.
Mm.
So this is going to highlight this texture.
Great minds and all that. See,
Oh, I'm not convinced about that though. Great minds.
Do you know what I'd have done? I'd have put black on
Well,
it
no.
first and then dry brushed over the top of it.
Well, but you just wait.
Oh, don't you
Yeah,
start
you
changing
Just you
it
wait,
for...
Steve.
Just
Oh,
stand
okay.
by your bed now, Steve.
Oh, okay.
Watch
Stand
this,
by your
watch
bed
this.
there, my lad. Because I have a cunning plan.
Uh,
You may
and
not
turn
like
it
it.
all off afterwards and then do it.
Yeah, just start up here and turn it by that way. 3/8 bow gauge. Off you go.
Okay, so correction. She's the favourite Yorkshire female earworm over 4 feet.
That's a nice get out of jail
Oh.
card.
That's a get out of jail. What?
Over 4 feet. Yeah, and still go be a bit miffed. Emma's not less than 4 feet. Mind you,
She's not an
she's
earworm
more-
either.
She's not much
Well,
more
she'll
than
be,
4
she'll
feet.
be less than 5.
She has been an earworm now
Less than
because
5.
she was a special
She's 4
guest
foot
earworm.
8
yeah,
inches.
she was special guest here from Steve.
She's
4
been
foot
an
9.
earworm.
Christine and
Christine and
Michael,
Michael are
that's
in.
fine, are in.
All right,
It's
Christine.
CNM.
Keep up.
Hope you both
Good
well.
Oh, come
evening,
on, there's 2 of
Christine
us
and
got in
Michael.
earlier.
Goodness sake, yeah, crap. Now, there's a reason I put sanding sealer on this is if we get a bit of paint where we don't want it, we can wipe it off. But if I'm
Steady
careful,
with the brush. You can do it.
Dances with Aardvarks is in it, Mike.
See,
Hey,
I'm
Mike.
not bad with paints. I usually use a gouge to wipe it off with.
Yeah.
Nice.
I know
Ollie.
somebody else like that. His name's William.
Yeah.
Or Sandblaster.
So there's a little bit of paint where I don't want it. Just wipe it with your finger and then wipe it on your smoke. Michelle can wash that later.
That's
Jill,
what you
did you
think.
hear that? Do you
There you
hear
go,
that?
Michelle. And when Brian's about to finish, don't forget, stand outside the door waiting for the smock to be delivered.
And just chuck it back in at him.
And rush
Yeah.
in to put it in a wash.
Terry, you
Sure.
don't know, Michelle.
Yeah,
I will next week.
you will. Then you'll not be
She's
so
like
smart.
coming because she's a big smile. There's 6 laughing faces from Michelle. Oops.
Did she just laugh at me there? Did
6 times.
Yeah, wash your own smock.
she? Yeah.
When you have a
That's-
bath.
Yeah, you can pretty
more
much
like it.
When you have a bath.
what she's thinking. Yeah.
In fact, what she's probably thinking is, it better be raining when you come out. It's only washing that again. Oh dear.
Christine and
After
Michael
me,
love the colour. So do I, Christine. And Michael.
After
Nice
me,
colour.
spending,
black one.
after me spending a fortune in buying her a nice fancy washing machine now. Oh,
Did
wait a
you?
minute. I think she paid for it. Hold on a minute. I might
You
have to
buy it
take
as a
that
Christmas present.
back. No. Well,
I bought
the
Ruth
first
an
one, the
iron.
first washing machine she got was an engagement present. How about that?
Yeah, that's the way. That's
Wow.
win their
Well, she-
hearts, mate. That's the way to win
told
their
her I
hearts. Buy them
told her I
kitchen
was-
equipment.
I told her I was broke, and I couldn't afford an engagement ring and the washing machine, so she got the washing machine.
Yeah.
With an engagement ring in it, because I'm a big softie.
I bought
Really?
Ruth an iron
It's the gift that keeps giving.
for Christmas.
I believe you, Terry.
I did. She'll tell you I did.
So I believe him too.
One of those, I don't know if you remember Prisoner Cell Block 8 used to be on the television, and they have these
Oh, yeah,
big
the big
presses,
Steam
big
press thing.
steam
Yeah.
presses. I bought one of them.
Did I
Then
give that
Damien
story
said,
before?
Michelle, I throw a cup of water over him for that remark. Totally unnecessary.
Evening, Rob.
You can wash it when you're good and ready.
braces.
Come on, Ben.
I think sport
Evening,
braces
Rob.
is in. All
Hey,
right.
Rob.
Hi, Rob. So this little live might be a bit like watching paint dry tonight. That's what it is.
She was delighted with her iron, by the way.
Sure she was. Does anybody still iron clothes?
Yeah.
No,
I don't.
Nick
I
does.
never iron clothes.
Michelle doesn't iron the thing, but nothing.
Not unless it's
We don't
best
anymore. We give it
clothes.
away. We give our iron away, so we don't iron clothes anymore. I've got one.
If I need
think we got
something
one,
that hasn't got creases, I'll go and buy a new one.
Sensible
Exactly,
decision.
yeah.
I think
Whereas it wants to know,
eminently
question,
sensible.
Brian. Whereas it wants to know, what is that you're putting on? Just paint or?
Oh, it's paint. I'll show you what kind of paint it is. It is acrylic paint, and it is the cheapo acrylic graduate paint from
the range.
Taylor and Rowney. Or Roney, O-W-N-E-Y.
From the range,
Yeah.
is it?
The range,
From,
yeah, the
from the
range.
range, and it's metallic green. Item number 719.
It's a nice colour.
Dr. Bob
Bob's
said,
in it.
Gorgeous colour.
Bob,
Hi, Dr. Bob.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dr.
Bob.
Bob.
It is a real nice colour, yeah. Well, I like it.
it's different.
So this is just to try and
Rob's in his garage. The professor is in his garage, airbrush in hand, and carnival colours. Oops. There we go.
good man. The carnival colours made it then.
So I just knocked my tailstock out and missed catching it.
Oh no,
Light center. It hit my keyboard
broke it.
and it knocked off the brake key.
Right.
So it broke it.
What's the brake key?
Pause brake. It says on the key.
All right, okay.
Ruby
That's
Claire's
pretty-
joined us. Good
Have I
evening,
got one of
Ruby.
them? Have I got one of them on my keyboard?
Hello, Ruby.
This is
Ian
a
and
weird
Ruby.
Oh, pause brake.
Good
I see it.
afternoon to you.
What does that key do, Pete? No, don't try and
Dunno.
tell me. No, don't try and tell me.
You know,
Yeah, not for
You
one.
better
I've
off-
never used it.
You're better
This
off
is-
not knowing, Brian.
It probably no, just confuse me. But like the random comment picker thing.
Oh, yeah,
So
so
when the
in
lights
the
the
top
fuse that
right-hand
blows up
corner.
the computer.
It's what, Pete?
The one that lights the fuse to blow up the computer.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Why did I decide I was going to do this?
Before you came on air, apparently.
I don't know why. I said, Terry, why? Listen, Terry. Goodness sake. You're supposed to be an earworm.
I'm listening.
You're supposed to listen to what I'm saying. Yeah, no. No
If
point.
I was an American, I'd take the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Plead the Fifth Amendment, is that what you're trying to say?
Mm.
Okay. I'll let you off then. So this is just kind of simulating something growing up at the bottom of this. Or maybe it's
Just coloured it. So.
starting to go off. Or
Charlie Taylor's in. Good
Hi,
evening.
Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
Does that
Must
cover in
win.
one coat? Does that cover in one coat, Brian, or does it got to have two coats?
No, one coat should be fine, Steve. One coat should be
Looks
well.
quite thick, doesn't it?
It is quite thick.
It's a bit
Yes.
purple.
Like domestos.
It's
Thicker
a
than
bit
most.
It's a bit like me. Yeah.
I didn't say that.
I'm only thick at some things, like computer.
Yeah.
No, don't
There's
say
another.
that. It's because you
I-
don't
Looking
know.
good, Brian.
I know enough as get by, but that's about as much as I can cope with. Anything else is like, right, let's try that. Looks all right. Oh, a wee bit there. Just hold my breath now.
I've not been drinking, but for someone so old, you've got quite young-looking hands, haven't you?
Thank you.
You think so?
Not wrinkly.
They're not.
Joe's is more wrinkly. She's a lot younger, so that's why she noticed it.
Oh, Terry.
Well,
I just like the way the compliment starts with "for someone so old."
Yeah, I know.
Good on you, Joe.
Not much of a compliment, I have to say. Right enough. But I know what you mean, Joe. Thanks very much.
It was meant to be a compliment, but it obviously
look at it.
Came out wrong.
well.
No, she
you
was she was saying what she was thinking and not meaning it the other way. But, you know, didn't word it right.
know. All
Right,
right.
that's-
Well, I could
that's-
say your hands look so young compared to your age. I don't know.
Klingspor Rob says it's all the Yorkshire grit he uses.
Very liquid. Very liquid he uses. Very liquid for doing the dishes.
It's the Yorkshire Grit microphone that does it, boys. Keep using it.
I don't think it's dish soap anyway.
I bet his teeth looking shiny white as well.
If I have any of that.
Toothpaste.
There we go. That's it
Excellent.
now.
Ward Wilson's in. Hello,
This is
Ward.
where Terry.
Hey,
Hi,
Ward.
Ward.
This is where what, Brian?
This is where Terry gets to use his artistic.
No,
I'm
don't
done with
let
the
him.
green.
Don't let him.
Oh, no.
How long
Not
does it
long.
take for this paint to dry that you put on this?
Dry already.
Oh, about 5 months.
Yeah, a few minutes.
It's all right. We're going to move on to something else. All right. I'm just cleaning my
Palette.
spatula palette. Why did I call it a spatula? I don't know. Right. So the next thing I need then is a colour to go on here.
On where? Okay.
And I was thinking.
It's twice this week.
I know.
Today,
It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Easy, Tiger.
I was actually
Oh,
thinking.
he's on fire today.
I was
You were
actually
thinking bronze, weren't you? You were thinking
Burnish
copper
copper
or
up.
bronze, weren't you?
I was thinking copper.
Copper or bronze, got it.
Yeah.
See? Told you.
Ooh.
I think that would actually get lost on that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Black it is
Oh.
then.
Just wait till you see it first.
Or white.
Okay.
What about the rose gold? What about the rose gold one? Would that not stand out a little bit
No.
better? Or?
Well, wait till you see this before you jump to a conclusion.
Oh,
Rose gold's
Okay.
a bit lighter than copper, isn't it?
This
That's
is
good,
Brian. He's already done
well,
one.
that's better. I
Yeah, he's
suppose.
probably done one already without telling us.
Hmm.
And I haven't seen it either. So it's all a
Susie
guesswork.
said purple.
Yeah.
That's
purple
all
would
you're
be
seeing.
a contrast.
Roy hasn't said it, but
Alright.
he did say plum. We just the
Hey, what
default.
about that? What about that?
You could mix a bit of black with it just to make it a darker bronze.
Okay, well, we'll just leave that thought. Keep that thought in your head, Terry.
It's gonna
Fred's
highlight
asking,
the
what
top
is the
anyway.
wood tonight?
The wood
It's
is
the
a
same
piece
as it
of
was the other day,
beach.
Fred. It's Spouty Beach.
Spalted beach, Fred. Never even listen to Terry. It's a pain. Stop be abusing the people coming out to my chat, Terry.
Right.
No, second thoughts, don't bother stopping.
Ian Leach says he used copper this week on his wife's anniversary present. Glad to see you making her something, Ian.
Oh, I thought you meant he spent some pennies.
What's this anniversary present? Aye, pennies, yeah. Copper. Yeah. You use some copper, right enough. So I know this is hiding some of the spalting and stuff, but that's why I'm limiting it to 2 areas of painting. Just
She is, Todd. Ruth is a true saint.
she would need to be.
Yeah, bless her.
Bless her cotton socks.
She
You missed the
didn't
other
deserve-
night, Fred, did you? Right. So, have you been to the hospital, Fred, or should I not ask? You said prepping, so I'll tell you that was the day after. Then you went. But don't say nothing if you don't want to. I'm not going to be prying.
No.
If you did, it all went well. But it must have done just in the chat, so you can
Still
read
here.
here. You know. Yes, all
George
went well.
always said, Ian, only copper, you cheapskate.
Yeah.
But he didn't type was, you should have used gold paint instead.
Well, what he should have said is he used a 22 mil copper pipe.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Evening, Glenn.
There.
Evening,
Gets
Glenn.
in.
Right, we've got to be careful
Hi,
what we
Glenn.
say now.
Hey, Glenn.
England.
And be
Joke.
careful what you say about Glenn now. He's in.
Yeah, joke. Don't keep slating him now. He's in.
Yeah,
No,
don't do that again, Joe.
No, pack it
Just
in,
a little
Joe.
bit, Brian. Just come back.
Pack it in. Joe,
No.
pack it in.
What?
That's it.
Right. Don't say no more about Glenn. He's listening now.
Oh,
The chat
You
promised
guys-
they won't say nothing. So.
You this guy wouldn't be getting somebody into trouble there very quick, would you?
No.
We won't do that. We only tell the truth.
Yeah,
yeah, whatever.
As we see it.
we know nothing.
I think Donald Trump's having the same argument, but it's not working either.
Oh, yeah, he's going to win anyway, isn't he?
He'll be
And if
next
he don't
president
win,
again.
you won't believe him.
That's right. He just has
If he
for a
don't win, you
rerun.
won't believe him, will
He
he?
just has to judge for a rerun.
He's probably paid the judge anyway.
Phone the clerk of the court.
Probably. You're probably right, actually.
You see the way you're putting that paint on, Brian,
Yes, Terry.
up to that line now, yeah?
Yes, Terry.
If you turned around and used the other hand, you could paint it on the other line as well, because you
I
can't
know,
put it on
Terry,
that way.
but I can't use my left hand, Terry, because I'm.
Oh, okay.
Well, I can, but I'll do all this bit
But-
first. Terry.
Just so that it'd be easier for you to
Yes, Terry.
go up to the line instead of using the back of the brush.
Robert
So-
Butwood said, somebody get Terry a bigger spoon. No, he already got enough.
Yes.
You don't need a
He's
spoon.
got
He
a
doesn't
shovel.
need a bigger spoon.
Oh, shovel, Robert. Don't you worry about that.
There's a JCB sitting in his driveway.
Yeah, I got the bucket list.
That's what he uses mostly.
Now that you want to put the tips of the brushes to that
Yes,
line.
Terry. Yes, Terry.
Right, just checking. Oh, you'll go over the edge and it'll make a mistake, and then you'll
You'll
be
be over the edge.
Well, I have no idea how this relates to timing, but
don't really matter. Just
You're asking me to use my left hand here now, Terry.
Well,
Oh,
no,
no.
do it sideways like
No.
you were doing it then, Brian. Get used to it. You should like you were standing the other way. You should now have your left hip against the lid. That's it.
Yes,
Get in
Terry.
the correct position.
God, you're such a nag.
Glenn says, do as you're told, Brian.
Does anybody else think Terry's a nag? Is it? I mean, anybody?
yep.
What's that? 7 years and his woolen anniversary. Should have bought her a jumper, Ian.
Oh,
Or sheep.
Bought her a sheep. Yeah, you can get a jumper a year then. Just shear it every year.
And a pair of socks.
There, see, not
Oh.
so difficult, Brian, is it? Just means you got to slow down a bit.
Oh, Terry.
Well,
there's wet paint down there, Terry. I mean, for goodness sake.
Is it still wet?
It's wet enough it's come off of my hand, look.
Okay, so
I'll just do it.
that's it. You got to get that. That's it. You got to get those tips on the edges so that you don't go over the edge.
yeah.
You'll probably
It's got to be a
you'll
sharp
probably
edge
go over
as
the
well.
edge.
Don't
Yes,
go
dear,
all
Gotta
over
be a
the
sharp
place.
edge.
It's not that much of a drama because they always run a chisel around here and take it back off again.
Well,
No,
that's
you
cheating.
can't.
Then you should have taped it, shouldn't you? Really, didn't Mike well taped it up.
No.
That would have took more time than it.
I always get a straighter line if I run the lathe.
Yeah, and just touch a brush against
Touch
it.
it with the brush.
Although he's
That's fine if
textured
you
it, so
do
it might
it
not
on a
work.
flat piece, but it wouldn't work for texture.
Yeah, that's it.
Just flick the brush everywhere, I suppose, isn't
I
it?
did try that. I did think
But,
about it. I did
yeah, but
discount the idea.
it's still, even if it's a straightish line, it's never good. So I always have to turn it off again.
You're
What's
good
that
at
for?
colouring
It's
paint,
the
aren't
other
you?
way?
You're good at colouring paint, aren't you?
No.
Right. I think that's.
He loves it.
That was a positive no and all. That was.
He didn't have to think
couple of
about
little
it. No.
mistakes in there, but we'll not worry about
I don't know what colours go together, and I don't know how to apply them.
Yeah, here's your brother.
that. That's William's fault. That's William's problem too. I don't either. I just do it anyway. Right. That's enough of that. Now we'll have to try and speed that up a wee bit. Oh. I need some water to clean my brush.
Glenn says you missed a bit. I'd say you missed quite a bit, actually. On the edge that you screwed up because you can't get the brush working right.
Yeah.
If you use your right hand, Brian, like you did at the other end, the bottom of the lid, you could, no, go the other way, all right, and with your right hand. Now stand the other way on the lathe. Stand with your left leg right.
But then I was doing that and it was getting
Painted down the side. Well, you keep your hand away from that, don't you?
You know what Terry
Yeah,
does?
it's
Paint
fine.
it
Oh
onto
my
a lathe.
goodness.
fine.
Paint it on the side. We've
Stop
missed
whining.
loads.
I haven't missed any. It's overdone. Just wait and I'll
Really?
fix it right now. Calm yourself.
It's overdone, is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
over the edge.
See, Ruby just said she and Terry can help me with my painting. I'm a
We
lost
can.
cause. You should know that by now.
We can help you, Pete. Don't worry. Don't go through it, mind. I know you. It's only 2 mil. There's only a half a
More
mil left
speed
when
than
you
that.
finish cutting.
Why are you all holding your breath?
We're not. We're just waiting for the lid to fly off.
I have every
We got to
confidence in
sand
you,
and seal
Brian.
that.
There we
Got
go.
to sand and seal that now.
That sounds very thin.
It is.
It is.
About 2 mil.
Oh,
So it's probably
yeah.
1 now.
Oh, that's
Doug
genius.
Miller's in. Hello, Doug.
Hi,
Hey,
Doug.
Doug.
Good evening, Doug.
A little bit of sanding sealer.
Have you got some copper paint that's metallic?
That is metallic.
Doesn't look metallic, does
question,
it,
Joe.
compared to the other?
Now you can do that edge, look, because he's holding it that way. Let's see. That's all you had to do with the other one.
You need to learn to use your left hand, Brian.
He does.
Good plan.
Ambidextrous.
I'll do it next week, guys. I'll work on my left hand next week.
Well, no, next week you just get Terry to do it for you.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
right.
good, Terry.
Okay, put
Terry's
that
coming
bush
next week. Get lots of lessons next week. Good.
You will. You learn to use a skew for a start,
Don't you feel bullied?
and the thread chasing tool, and then a
Excuse me,
paintbrush.
guys, I've got important things to do.
So what day is the school day?
Any day except Saturday, because we're having a barbecue at my house on Saturday.
In the rain.
Well, Sunday
E-
night's Terry's night, isn't it?
Even if it's raining, we're having a barbecue. I don't.
Mm.
Lisa's
I don't
just off
mind.
away for the weekend, so
Oh, she has not.
yeah. So I can do
You
all that
all
for
by
the rest of the
yourself?
weekend.
Cool. Well done,
Well,
Pete.
yeah. It's me and Lola.
Oh,
Oh yeah, you look after the cat, yeah.
oh yeah.
You got to keep the cat on board.
It's got sharp teeth.
It's more a case of the
Yes,
cat
it's
looking
not
after
beef.
Pete, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, she usually does.
Right, let's try this. I need to get a hairdryer on that. Where's the hot air gone? Because I need that dry now.
Susie the Swiss bird turner wants to know if there'll be a lot of pop-up lives. Well, I don't know, we might be fighting by Friday night.
Well, that depends.
When you arrive Friday morning.
Terry's on holiday, remember? He's going to
You,
go
could
and
be,
visit
you reckon you
places
could be
and stuff.
homeless, Terry?
I'm on holiday. Don't forget, I'll be off around Northern Ireland
He's
enjoying
going to do a
myself.
bit of
with my
touring
wife.
around Northern Ireland as well, so
Yeah,
he won't be in my workshop all day, every day. Like,
no way.
Brian says he hopes.
Bit of luck that we could get me
Yeah,
Shell to
drop
take a
in the
few
hill.
days off as well, Brian, and take Ruth around. And we could be in the workshop all day.
oh,
That ain't gonna
no.
happen.
Why didn't I think of that, Terry?
Now she got an itinerary worked out.
I thought this. I was going to decorate the whole thing, but then I thought it's too nice a piece of wood to decorate everything.
No, don't. Yeah, it is actually.
So I thought I'll just do a little bit.
Do you know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking?
Again?
Terry?
Well, as you're
Not funny
spinning,
scared, by the way.
as you're spinning that,
Yes.
those peaks on the green,
Yeah.
it look lovely with flecks of green going right up alongside the spouting, going tailing off to zero, like grass,
No,
thin grass,
no,
thicker into nothing. No,
no.
Know what you mean, but no.
no, okay. Hey,
This is just
I'll
a
do
little
some-
experimental piece for me.
that's what I mean. Is that it then?
I tried cooking that earlier. But it doesn't really need to be completely dry. Because what we're going to do next is.
Todd of Glencoe said Brian will be changing his house number on Friday morning to mess with Terry.
Well, he doesn't
No,
have
no
to.
need
He
to
drives
post.
straight past it anyway.
Don't you worry, I
We're
got the
talking about
postcode.
Wrong county
I got the
now.
postcode, so we
Well,
can't
next
change.
bit
You
then.
can't move the house. Can't move the house.
So the next bit then
We
is.
dry brushing.
The next bit then is to do this.
Hey,
So what's that you're putting on?
This is
that's what we're doing.
black gouache.
Black gouache.
Ah,
Gouache watercolor.
strong colours, aren't they?
Black.
Well, I know that's not a colour, but
Glenn said embellishing wax. A bit late for that, Glenn. He's printing.
Yeah, see, Brian, that's where I go wrong as well.
What?
I got something really nice and I go and put some arbor over the top.
Yeah, but see, you're not finished.
Wow.
It's not finished, Pete. Just give it a minute, Pete. You're not.
Yeah.
well, they
My
don't have
granddad
any
finished
faith
yet.
in you, do they, Brian?
My granddad used to
I
say,
do.
fools and bairns shouldn't see things half done.
Oh, dude, I got faith.
Mm.
It's gonna look brilliant.
All will be revealed.
Although I've forgotten what colour I put on next one.
Doesn't matter,
Oh, I
does it?
do. I remember now. Sorry.
Let that dry a bit,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Brian.
I have to, yeah. It's going to have to dry a bit. What's happening up here?
And is there something going on the bronze as well?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Mm,
Let me just give that a little tidy up round that edge.
I almost feel as if there should be something tying those two colours together.
What, like a bit of string?
Wait.
Your suggestions like that, you're going to
Just
go
do-
far.
Just
Yeah,
take-
duct tape.
Oh, dear me.
Blue won't go, by the way.
dear.
Now,
Oh,
my suggestion just now,
yes.
so those spouting lines, if you put the green flecks up next to it, like a grass, thicker at the bottom, and just whip it up quick and lift the brush off so it gets thin, that would be the green and black. So there'll be black spouting lines in the green of the grass. Matching the green and the black that you got in the bottom. But never mind.
Charlie, it's already hollowed out. It's a box.
Yeah, it's all
finished. Charlie. He did that the other day when you weren't watching, Charlie, on Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. On
When you
Mondays,
were
right, yeah.
absent without authorised leave, AWO.
On Monday's day.
Acrylic paint's quite hard to.
Now, Wayne's got a suggestion,
Yes.
and he says it's just a suggestion.
Mhm.
Try dry painting green over the copper to give an aged look.
Now, do you mean,
Okay,
you
and
mean
that,
that?
put yogurt
do
on
you-
it and wait 4 weeks.
Yeah. Do you mean that acrylic green, or do you mean another kind of green? Wayne?
Well,
See, I did think about
Yeah.
verdigris. Kind of the sort of
Mhm.
making it into kind of verdigris, which is what's going to happen down here in a minute. Kind of. I hope. Because
If you
we'll go-
put that green over
You
it,
won't
it
want a
looks like
vivid green if you want it to look aged, because that looks
That'd
too
look like
bright.
that'd look like a patina grass, wouldn't it?
Mm. So what we're
I
going to
think
do
that's the
next?
effect he's looking for.
I'd use sap green if you got it.
Well, I don't think I've got any sap green, Terry. But I'm going back. I'm going back down here again.
All right, okay.
But to be fair, when metals age and
just
get the
watch,
rusty
because
looks,
I've got
They rust.
a little bit of that copper
look
again.
greeny, don't they?
hmm
And I think it's that kind of green.
Just to take the sharp edges off that black. And that kind of ties the top half and the bottom half together. I hope.
Patina is what Wayne was
Wayne
looking
was
for.
meaning, yeah.
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 My verdigris. Because the black is quite stark of a contrast there. If I just brush that bronzy colour on there as well and leave some of the black to show through, that might help a wee bit. I could have used a Joe Sonia colour, I suppose, couldn't I?
Rob, the professor's just cracked open a gold embellishing wax.
Oh,
Get
nice.
Get on, Rob.
Go on, Rob. Get it on there. Basically, guys, this is a practice piece for another piece that I have
In your head.
in my head for doing in the future. But it won't be a whole thing that I'll do by myself. And just
You can't believe it's going to be done in the future, can you, Brian? People are going to see this and they'll all be practicing next week.
Nah. Nobody wants to do the stuff I'm doing, Terry.
Wurzel says, I went to a coffee,
Yeah,
get
yeah.
a coffee, and now it's black.
How does that look?
Yeah, you got to keep up. What you got to keep up, Wurzel.
Yep.
Not good enough.
Aye. Need to clean my brush again. Don't know what happened to that last one. It must have had cellulose sanding tar or sanding sealer in that little tub. When I put my brush in it, it just went all gloopy. Right, now, you guys reckon a green up there?
Really light,
just
real
something
light.
to tie it together.
A very pale green, yeah.
Shazam.
Baz is in. Real
Hey,
simple
Baz.
things. Hello,
Well,
Baz.
there's
Too dark.
sap green, Terry.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's the one.
Did I mention sap green earlier?
Sap
Yeah,
green
you did,
or
yeah.
leaf green, maybe.
Leaf green,
No,
I
that-
think, for a minute, because sap will go over the top because it's darker.
Right, well,
The sap
we'll try
green
the
is
sap
quite
green
dark,
first,
although it
will we?
doesn't look like it on the tube. It is quite a dark green.
And Glyn
Glyn's
says,
asking if you've got any reactive paints, Brian. Sorry, Pete.
No, I haven't.
Right.
I got
same
yes,
comment.
what?
Yeah.
All right, don't be adding else over the top. But yeah, never worry, Pete. This is just to go on the top.
No, I don't like the look of that.
You ain't started it, yeah.
I know, but you can tell by what's on the brush.
Yeah, it's a bit loud, I think, is it?
Yeah, it should be
It's
dark.
not, because he's
Only
only
if
going to
you're
do it
gentle,
lightly.
then. All right, do it.
And then he's going to rub it around. Jesus.
What about
It's
that?
just going to,
Is that too
Yeah,
much?
maybe that-
probably not going to look good anyway. But
I still
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
just-
it ties the bottom
Okay.
to it.
I'm just staying
Right.
quiet because I know this is
Don't
where I
like
would go wrong straight away.
I think
Any advice I
ultimately,
give you is
You know,
useless
Pete.
anyway.
the sap green will give you a darker color, but it'll be more in line with the bottom color.
So we'll just overpaint that with the copper again, just to.
And then move it halfway around and try the sap while that's drying. Just to,
I was going to say, Brian, why don't you do what you feels right for you?
I'm just trying something here. I'm just having a go at it. Just having a little
Okay.
trial.
Baz is suggesting
Right, so-
purple.
Sap green. Purple, yeah.
How many people like purple? Purple.
Everybody.
Everyone.
Baz and Barry. I mean, Baz and Roy. They're the only two people.
I like pink.
Roy.
Oh, this is
girl.
really dark, Terry.
told you. But guess what?
That's really dark, Terry.
Guess what? If you mix it with a tiny bit of white or a tiny bit of that light green, it won't be. You can mix them, you know.
No, that's right. It
Mix the color up.
fries it up. Yeah.
Oh,
Small,
look at that,
tiny
it's
bit,
getting-
all right?
getting-
And mix that, and
get rid of that. That's-
you'll see the colors will change.
Now you're getting
Michelle's
complicated.
suggesting gold.
Gold leaf.
1 minute.
Gold leaf.
How about that?
Yeah. Going dark. Or you could.
Just to take the brushiness off the copper.
Wayne is
Brushiness
saying,
off the
Brian,
copper,
wipe
then
most of the paint off the brush, so it's dry brushing it.
If you stand still too long, it will be a dry brush because acrylic dry over quick when they're thinned.
Blue.
Well, it's just taking the sharp edge off that. That's what that's doing.
Yeah. That's what you wanted.
I can hardly see it. It's drying
Thing
on
is,
my palette.
Terry, in Ireland, they don't dry so quick because it's water-based, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's moist, and it's moist over in
That's
Ireland.
for sure.
That's a good word, moist.
Well, the weather we've had recently, yeah, you're probably right.
We've had
think
36
that's
days of rain every day.
How many?
So you need a
36 days.
contrasting color.
Yeah, but you can't have 40 shades of green without 80 shades of rain.
For sure.
I'm just kind of blending them together. And then
You could put a tiny drop of what's the name liquid on there to stop it from drying so quick.
Flow medium.
Alright.
Flow medium.
Good, but I'm not going.
You want it fairly dry anyway, don't you? You don't want a wet brush because that'll just
Yeah.
go down the bottom part.
But it'll just stop it drying. Flow medium.
And Mike from Dancing with the Art Box says verdigris is pretty much turquoise.
It is.
Pretty much is turquoise.
That's why you should have used the other color, green, which I thought you were going to use.
I'd have
But
used the
nothing.
same colour what was down the bottom. I would have done.
Exactly.
Just dry brushed it with that colour.
God, I don't know. Some people.
But it doesn't matter if it's mixed, because the verdigris is all different colors. The predominant color is turquoise. So it doesn't really matter what color you use. But you're going to have to put an awful lot more on, because it's still going to stay bronze out.
Well, I think it's just to give it a tinge, isn't it? It's not.
Well, no, it's got to have a contrast on there, or else you won't see it as verdigris.
It's coming.
You just see it as
Mm.
bronze
You
with a
do
bit of green on it.
several dry coats, don't you? You don't do just the one. You do several.
Yeah.
Steve Fleming is in.
Right, Steve. How
What
you
do
What
you
doing?
about
Steve.
if Joe Sonia paints dry brush? Would that be better? Dark green or something? Or light green? No.
It's coming. A couple of coats, that'll look good.
Wayne says 60,000 paint suggestions.
Yeah, and there's only one right one,
Yes.
Rain. There's only one right one.
Brian's
Now, if you
choice.
mix all the paints
the
up
Brian's
that were
choice.
suggested,
The
and
rest
then
of
drop
it
them on the floor, that's
doesn't
about where I
matter.
would be by now.
Mm.
And the problem with this, Brian, is you don't have the option to turn that off again because it's only a mil thick, 2 mil thick now.
No, it has to be right. So it'll
Keep
be fine.
painting.
Just keep painting right.
Slap it
Have
on.
a bit,
Slap it on.
have a bit of faith, boys.
I've got every faith.
And
Have a bit of faith, but we don't want green on there. Take that back off of there. That's why I put the sanding sealer on.
Todd said, "Did anyone tell Brian to leave the wood natural?
Yeah, I did.
That's what,
Did you?
Yeah.
What, up on that band?
I can't tell you what he said,
No.
though. Not on air.
I can. He said no.
said no.
He said no.
There's two reasons I'm doing this. Just the first one is just because I
Wasting
can.
time is one of them.
No, just because I can.
And trying to make it
So
you're trying to
alive
get
last
rid of
an
some
hour or
paint.
two.
The second reason is too much paint. I'm practicing, guys.
So you suggest you may put some on the green and the black texture thing also on top of the lid to frame it. You may,
He may.
Or may not.
May
but
not.
he don't. But he may.
Well,
Up here.
It's going to have holes in it, so you can't.
Can't do anything with that yet because maybe I'll have holes in it yet.
Wayne says, on Saturday, I think I'll ask for colour suggestions from the chat, then go to bed and ponder it for a fortnight.
Yeah.
the thing to do is ask for colour suggestions and then just go with what you first thought of. With.
Ask
Don't know,
the chat.
Roy.
Wayne,
Just don't
Wayne
ask.
usually gets it right the first time.
Oh, what are you trying to say, Kenny?
Look, whether, yes, you can just bang me a message or an email.
I can't believe you said that, William, can I?
You have to ask the chat what they think and then do what you're going to do anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least they think
Not
they've.
asked.
At least they
Lucy
think
Bundy
they've-
Rose
Contributed.
says. Lucy Bundy Rose says there's 70 people watching, but only 30 thumbs up. That's because nobody likes it, Lucy. Come on, wise up.
Everybody hates me.
Well,
Oh,
I haven't given
rubbish.
Brian a thumbs up, but I gave Joe a thumbs up because she's well.
Well, she didn't.
because she likes Brian's young
Went to
hands.
sleep.
Steady.
Michelle's just retracted a message. She, perhaps I better not say that.
Did anyone
Gonna put
read
some
it?
black on the top when they, Brian? Because it looks awful
Nah.
pasty, pasty colour.
Oh,
Need
this
some
up here.
contrast on the top. Yeah, need contrast up there.
Up here.
Mm,
Needs no on the on that banding you've
This
just
here.
textured.
What
Needs
what's
contrast.
No.
It's dull as hell. Dull as dishwater.
I don't
Huh?
think the camera does it justice, to be honest.
Well, it does some. It's dust. Dull as hell.
The camera doesn't do any justice.
It doesn't always
Camera.
have to be bright colours, though, does it? It's just.
Doesn't have to be a bright colour. It can be a contrast. The contrast gives you, dark and light. At the moment,
Yeah,
it's gaudy.
you're looking at it
flat-
from a
flat
painter's
based.
point of view. Yeah.
Flat based. Looks blinking awful. I stay with the green.
Are you enjoying yourself, Brian?
Still with the
Alright.
green, but there's a tiny bit of black in it, Terry, to try and.
Well, I would put a real dark black in places for a start, just so you can see it.
Glyn says definition.
That's the word. Contrast, definition, whatever.
That's it.
Got to have shadows to make it look right. You would have a shadow if you, or it would look like a shadow, and it'd be the opposite way around.
Right,
I
I've
could give
darkened
him a
that down
painting
whole
lesson,
lot now.
Michelle, when I get over there.
I've darkened that down a whole lot now, Terry.
I need the bedroom painting, Terry. Can you give a listen and do that?
No, I'll be out. They might need it painting after even I slept there.
Oh, yikes.
Do you want any colour suggestions? Because it could be here a while.
I'm done with that.
But it might be it's a splodge
like
of green there you've accidentally bludged it with. You gonna sand the tops off now, or
Nope.
take it off of that?
No, I'm not taking it all off. I'm just taking a little bit of that
I don't know.
green off to see what it looks like.
If you paint it with yogurt and leave it for 3 weeks, it'll go verdigris anyway.
Oh, I think that's all right.
Corporal Woodturning's in. Good evening, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Hello, Rob. Talking about you just now, Rob. Bit of copper on there.
There we go. I think that'll do. I like the bottom bit. And I
Charlie
like
thinks
the
it should look nice dark red.
Mm,
top. So it would.
Anything but what it looks like now. He's spoiled it.
Why don't you like that, Terry? What's wrong with it?
Because it's
Never done
not.
all that stuff.
Well, you got that bright, contrasty brightness down the
Ah, that
bottom,
looks different.
and you haven't at the top. Well,
That
yeah,
looks-
that does look different.
I think
it
that
looks a
looked
bit
better.
better, actually.
I don't think the
Better.
cameras do. I think the camera's not picking it up properly.
Yeah, it looks.
If you're
Way
happy with
different
it,
there.
Brian, we're happy with it. It's no problem.
I don't think the camera's picking that up well enough. That's right, Steve. Turned the lights off and everything now. Can't see what I'm doing.
If you turn all the lights off, it'll look better.
That might be a good thing.
That beat.
Up there!
That's it.
That's better. That's better. We understand it now.
You cracked it.
Oh,
What's he doing now?
Just try brushing that a wee bit to try and get the.
It's dry.
It's not quite tanny because that's a wet brush or a damp brush. And I'm just getting it to blend a bit more into the copper, so it's not so shiny green on the top, because I don't really like it shiny green on the top. So I've got a wee bit of dampness in my tissue, and I'm just rubbing. And I think that'll
Looks
blend
like
that. Looks like a what?
For me, well, it must be the camera then, because you obviously know that looks quite good, but it looks just like you've added too many colours and made all brown rubbish.
What do
That's
you mean
not
all them
bad.
greens that you told him to add,
Say
Terry?
what you think.
No, he added it bloody. He didn't do it. He didn't add it the correct way though. It's supposed to be vivid, you see.
You didn't do exactly what Terry told you. That's a problem.
He didn't.
Vivid. It's supposed to be vivid.
You didn't
That'd be-
say you don't. It
Well,
doesn't
because
have
the
to be
copper,
vivid.
the copper itself is a dull colour, even though it's a different colour. It's a dull colour. You see, if you're going to have a dull, you could put a real bright colour down the bottom and put black on it, which high contrasted it. And then you put a dull dishwatery copper on the top. Then you added the same light intensity colour of green on top of that. So
All I can say is thank you so much, Brian.
that looks better though. That looks a
Oh
lot
my
better.
goodness.
It's almost as bad as what I would do.
No, that looks a lot better.
No, you haven't seen mine, Pete.
Well, I said almost as bad.
The copper there, see, in the indents with the white flecks on the top, the white gives it contrast. It looks different. See?
Fred's saying he's just beginning to wonder whose live this is.
It's Brian's.
It's Terry's.
And Wayne said, I
Having
get the
said
feeling
that-
Terry is fence sitting again.
Having said that, if you were now to dry brush like you did down the bottom of black, just touching the top surface.
See what about another colour? You just said there's too
That-
many colours.
No, he hasn't got colour on there now. He's just got the copper. He's take the rest off. That would then highlight the gently, not yeah. You just
Gently,
want the
Terry.
white. Just want the white. It's gonna go. It's going into the grain because you're doing it too hard. But
It's not going into the grain, Terry.
right. Just get the white
Just-
bits.
That's what I'm trying to do,
That's it.
Terry.
Right.
See, I reckon
see,
Brian's
that's
an
looking-
absolutely
that's
brilliant
looking-
artist. He comes up with
That's
these
looking good
concepts
down through the
and these colour combinations are absolutely brilliant.
perfect.
But that's when he's not listening to Terry.
Yeah, I reckon he should. I reckon he should
You-
stop altogether.
You reckon he does his best work when he's home on his own?
Definitely when Terry's quiet, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, but he
dear.
just does it 8 times till he gets to where he should be. And listening to me.
Doesn't matter.
You see where the top lines are just touching the black? That's looking good. Looking different.
Pretty happy now, Terry.
I'm happier.
You're-
Still not fully happy.
What's wrong with now?
Well, nothing. It's just I wouldn't have done the copper. Hello, Lionel. I wouldn't have done
Oh, so
copper
the
and
copper
green
has
down the
to come
bottom.
off now.
No. I would have just done green down the bottom, green up top.
Just green at the
Kept
top as
both
well.
the same. Get both the same.
Oh
Then
God,
it would have been right. But it's too late now because you did it, not me. It's yours.
it's never too late, Terry,
Yes. Yes.
because that green will cover that copper.
It will,
Easily.
yeah.
Let's see. Is Terry right or am I right? I don't care.
Oh no, I mean I don't mind watching it looking crap. It's fine.
Just watch this.
There you go. Wayne said I need to get Terry to ear one for me. There you go, Terry. Wayne wants you to go and advise him on his colour schemes.
Yeah, they're different. There's a difference between you, Wayne, and Brian. You know your colours.
You don't think that
Oh, well,
Wayne's
if you
going to
want,
be
Wayne.
as easy to lead astray, you mean?
No, he won't be led astray. He'll just say, I think this will go with that, and it will. Because it does. And don't forget, Brian, you practiced your left hand just now when you're doing the other end.
Yes, dear.
Fred says, Terry, you have a way with words.
I have.
Yes.
He did say it was only 2 millimeters thick, Barry.
Yeah, but Barry reckons he's now 5 millimetres thick with the There's a
But
paint.
The amount of paint.
it does help because he keeps taking it off. They'll give it strength in front of the
I
house.
don't know what you're worried about, guys.
But like I
What
was
Wayne
telling you
says,
the other
I'll
day now,
message
Brian,
you.
you might have to go over a second coat when that's dry of the same green.
Yeah.
Because the copper will now show through that green.
I know you
Give
did
it a
tell me,
goldy, horrible colour.
but that might be all right. It might actually be all right,
Trust me, it won't.
because I have to sand the tops off it again.
Oh, good grief.
Well, you don't have to sand the tops off because you want the tops so that you put the black on it. And you can leave that so that the black goes straight over the top of the green, like it did on the others. You didn't sand
Anyway,
that.
Terry, Wayne is going to message you.
All right, Wayne. Hello, dude.
Susan.
We're dudes in.
Never
Stephanie.
Stephen,
Hi, Stephen.
Oh, Stephen, how you doing, buddy?
welcome to the House of Crackers.
Just in time for
House of crackers.
a non-art lesson.
You're doing well, Brian. It's all a question of love. You love to do it. We love to
Rob
take the tea.
says, the professor says, I've just come back. I'm watching it in reverse.
You are, Rob.
It's-
It's a good learning experience, guys.
It is for sure.
You should always just embrace the learning.
And just have a bit of fun.
No matter how good you are, embrace the learning.
and Roy says, Brian, Terry will change it when he's there next week.
Yeah, you could.
You might get it right by then.
Might be in the bin by then. I don't know. I think it looks all right. I think the green by itself might work.
Yeah, I don't think you need anything over the grain.
I got a funny feeling they'll be using that chisel again, though.
You can't
No.
turn it around in the lathe, Mike. It won't turn around in the lathe.
Nah.
That's all right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely.
Slow and steady.
How you feel the texture with paint? Can you spin the lathe on and just do it that way?
Could do. But then you still got the texture there.
I did have a thought of doing this with Emma's, what do you call them? Flakes.
Medium
Chameleons.
flakes.
Well, that'll get even more messy.
Yeah.
I know. But
And
I
he's
changed
got
my
to
mind,
go bed.
'cause-
Andy the Valley returners. Going to
Yeah,
bed.
but
He got to be up
anyways-
at 4 a.m. for work.
Oh,
Hi, Andy.
Oh, heck.
Ah.
All right.
All right, night, Andy.
So-
Enjoy your
Andy.
day at
somebody has
work.
to work to keep paying my pension. You get
Yeah,
to sleep.
keep me in my pension. Keep going. Don't you stop working.
Exactly.
All of you.
All I got to do is
Anybody-
get out when the cat wakes me up for a breakfast.
Anybody
Leave
who's
it out.
working-
Leave it out. Make sure the cat's asleep and leave it out, Pete. And then when she wakes up, she can eat it.
But she's nocturnal, so
It's far too cute for that.
Oh.
This is
Lock her out. Get her to get a wild breakfast. Mice or something.
yeah, she's she's a bit old for doing any hunting, really.
what Pete's trying to say is she's a bit too well pampered to go hunting.
Yeah.
It's too well fed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wayne says it as this is a practice fish. She can't wait to see the proper one.
Shut up, Wayne.
I think that was a compliment, actually, not a
Was
sarcastic.
it? No, right. Was it?
I think
Okay.
you need to wait until after Terry's got home again, because I don't think Brian wants to attempt this with Terry in the same room.
Yeah.
No, because I might strangle him.
In the privacy of his own workshop.
Shame. I think I'll get a hotel now. Sort it.
Right, Michelle, take that good bed and back off that bed. Terry's not coming.
Yeah, take the design stuff off. Put the duffel coat back on.
Duffel coat, yeah, and I have to tell you, I've got 4 army blankets on it for you.
That's all right. I bet they're not the itchy ones. I don't want them.
Oh,
They
they
are
are
the
the
itchy ones.
they are the itchy ones, mate. Yep.
If Ruth don't sleep, I won't sleep, and if I won't sleep, and Ruth won't sleep, you won't sleep.
It's all right. Give you plenty of vodka before you go to bed. You'll be okay. Right, that's the copper covered.
Now Wayne's saying, as this is a practice piece, I can't wait to see the proper one.
I said that just now. That's what we're talking about, Joe.
Yeah,
While you
and
were
he said he
Did
was
you actually
serious
say
about
that?
that. He's really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
This is a
But like I
practice piece.
say, whenever Brian comes up with one of his
I'll have to
creative
say-
pieces,
I'll
I
have to
always
say
look
Terry,
forward to it.
I'll have to say, Terry, on this occasion you were right. I
Sorry,
hate to
sorry,
say
Brian.
that, boys.
The Weird Dude said,
Why did you
where,
say that?
where do I get one of these pension things? Stephen, you got to reach the age of 66 at the moment.
Got to work for
By
it.
the time you reach it,
67
it
for
could
me.
it could be 80 by the time you get it. Stephen.
Yeah.
Even though you're
Depends-
old now,
depends-
you're
depends what
probably
age you
getting it
are now,
already.
you know.
Be honest.
It does.
Right, that's that.
And Stephen, you got to work most of your life to get a work pension. We know you haven't, so you got to wait till
Oh,
67.
Yeah, Stephen's away gallivanting across the world, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Can I just say something?
Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's the colour I would have done in the first place.
Oh, very good, Pete. Oh,
So we were
you're a
both
star.
right then, Pete.
You're a star, Pete.
Without the black over the bottom bit, I still don't like that.
You don't
No,
like
I
this?
don't.
No,
No.
It's too
it was
much
much
black.
nicer before.
Yeah, I didn't like that either, but I wasn't going to say anything because he fancied doing it.
What?
I just told you to put turquoise on. Nothing mentioned about black. I just said put black on the top to match the bottom, seeing you've done the bottom black.
You're just perfect,
Alan
Derek.
Gibson. Hello, Alan.
Hey, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Hi, Alan.
That green actually looks better with the copper underneath it.
Oh, well.
It's not as garish.
There you go, then. Start sanding the bottom end.
Oh,
I'll not be sanding the bottom end. The bottom end staying the way it is. And I'm blaming you.
Blame me, I don't care.
Well, we always blame
The
Terry
one that
anyway.
texted
So.
me. I don't really worry. I got broad shoulders. Oh, sorry, Ruby. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did tell him
Ruby
not to
agrees
put the
with me.
black on.
I think I'd put a little bit of black on there, but not as much. Just real light
No.
brushing over the
No.
top.
Yes, recolor the bottom without the black. The black will
Okay.
shine through, but
Yes.
What?
I'll sand off.
don't you worry about the time. You don't worry about that.
Bit of water on it would get it off, wouldn't it?
No, it
No,
won't. It's acrylic's
No,
dried.
sand off.
It's acrylic,
Sand
is
off.
it?
Once it
No, sand
dries,
off.
is it?
Watch. We'll get most of it off.
Then you can put some more on, more turquoise or copper, then
We'll
turquoise.
get the turquoise over the top of it and just leave it at turquoise then. See what happens.
It's all a question of
People-
enjoyment.
Oh, question of trying. Have a go.
Yeah, totally.
If you don't have a go, you'll never be good at anything.
I mean, look at Stuart Farini. He's been 20 years trying.
Yep. Yes.
He's still trying. It's all about trying.
Right. So we'll just give that another quick coat of green and we'll be grand.
Learning curve every day, every single day. If you think you stopped learning, time to give it up.
And the black and stuff that's on there already should show through and make that a little bit darker.
Yeah.
And take the edge
Hope
off.
that band is not wet that you got your wrist laying on, Brian.
Oh, it is, aye. But that's okay. The wrist's not on it, Terry.
Because you threw a wobbly just now when you got bronze.
I've got paint everywhere.
it's covered.
True wobbly.
This is why I don't get to paint in the house.
He did throw a wobbly.
Yeah, you're not going to be allowed in the house until the paint's dried on your skin tonight. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, it's okay.
Lucy says, if at first you don't succeed. Lucy,
That's
there's
right.
only one thing that succeeds.
Have another had a budgie.
Budgie without a beak.
A toothless budgie.
Well, get in there. After that, Charlie says you should do it red.
I'll,
You know,
Charlie,
He did.
I'll show you the practice. I'll show you the initial practice piece in a minute.
I'll bet the practice piece is purple or something, isn't it? Something like that.
No.
Bloody awful.
Started off purple.
Plum.
Where's all the wood butcher said, learned today these cheap Chinese carbides are actually pretty good. Brian did a
Okay,
review
well,
of
the-
those
yeah.
oh, 6 months or so ago.
Indeed.
That's
Well,
it.
you can you can see that he's learned in his title. Whereas with the wood butcher,
Yeah, and Brian did a review about 6 months ago on some cheap Chinese carbides.
cheap Chinese.
Um,
Let's just say the non-cheap carbides are a little bit better.
I don't know because I haven't really got any experience to sort of comment on. All I've got is Sun and Hope hollowing stuff.
I think that was Brian's sort of
But
outcome.
The only carbides I've used is the Pro Hollower, the Easywood Pro Hollower, and that thing
Yeah.
is wicked to cut. Really,
if
really
you
is.
want to know if the cheap Chinese carbides are as good as the expensive non-Chinese, or probably still are Chinese actually, but expensive ones. You need
Non-Chinese
somebody
carbides.
who knows carbides, and I can't comment because I don't know them.
No, I don't know carbides either. I just done the review because the company sent me them to review, and I did an honest review on it. And it's on my channel. You can have a look and see.
The only thing I would be worried about them is making sure that there's enough steel in the handle that's going to be secure.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, it's
so
not going to be dangerous.
just so you notice, there's the cheap Chinese version, and it's exactly the same size and specification as the Easywood tool.
Yep.
The size of the bar and everything else is exactly the same. The length of the handle, which is a little bit smaller than the Easywood one, it hasn't got that extra big long handle thing on it. But everything else is identical, even down to the size of the screw hole for the cutters.
Like Wayne says, Easywood are made. Everything's made in the USA.
And it's the
Yeah,
same
that's
with that.
true, Wayne. Yeah.
That's the same tool as well. The tool steel is the same, and the fixing on the end is the same.
The cutters may be a little bit inferior.
No idea whether they're inferior or not, because I haven't done a side-by-side test of them, so I can't comment.
No, that's it. It just needs
I'll say
somebody who's got the expensive brand to compare the cheap brand with them.
Yeah,
because-
Wayne says the cutters are different.
Oh, sure they
Yeah,
are.
the cutters are different. It's just I think Brian means the fixing hole's the same place, so you can put Easywood
right.
cutters on them if you want to.
You could,
Yeah,
you could
that's
easily
basically
buy
that's what
that
he was
set of
saying.
tools for less than 100 quid. That set of tools, a whole
But
lot
like I
less
said,
than 100 quid.
my concern
And,
would be how much steel's in the handle. That would be my concern.
Well, if you want, I'll take one apart and have a look at it, because I don't use
Good
them
idea.
anyway. I don't use them, so
And if you
I
do want
can
to
do
use them
that
again, you
for
always
you
make
if you
another
want me
handle,
to
can
do
you?
that. Right there you
You
go.
always make another handle.
Are you happy with that now, Terry?
Better.
That's much better.
Just needs to be a little bit sanding sealed there and then polished, and that's all it's got.
You're not going to lacquer it?
No,
Lucy
I think
says she uses Glen
only a
Teagle's
sample.
carbides
Yeah, I
because
could
it
like it, I
does
suppose.
shorter
would- I
handles,
would.
which are easier for people that don't reach the lathe.
Shorter handles? I always thought you'd need longer handles because you're going to reach up.
Yeah, but
Lucy.
Lucy's just generally short, so if she puts her arms wide apart, she's not going to reach the standard handle, is she?
Yeah.
The Easywood Pro Hollower is about 3 foot long.
She won't be able to lift that one. It's supposed to be used under your arm. If Lisa puts it under her arm, then the tip will be about 8 foot high.
put it under her arm and that get a catch that'll lift her off the floor.
I was thinking the very same thing. Right, so that's that sanding seal again.
I don't think that would look nice lacquered, Brian.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm at a disadvantage when it comes to carbides because I don't know them, so I can't really compare one against the other or even really understand how they work. I know my hollowing tools, carbides, but that's what I've used.
Do yourself a favour though. Don't get addicted to carbides. You learn to use proper tools.
Proper
There you go.
tools.
Proper
I mean,
tool.
carbides are great, but you don't get a finish on them like you do a proper gouge, do you?
No. And,
Proper tools.
and they're not as good as a skew, are they, Steve?
No,
No.
they're no skew.
Just one thought, Brian.
What, Terry?
When you lacquer this now with 3 or 4 coats,
Mhm.
will the lid come off after the acrylic's dry?
Hey, we'll do.
Yes,
Run a knife around it.
Yes, Terry, it will. Because
It will for sure.
I'll take it off between coats, Terry. So I get a nice shiny chuck as well.
That don't matter. You got plenty.
But it comes off easy.
What lacquer are you using there?
It's
Alfred's.
Alfred's finest.
Halford's best.
I use Halford's because it's got really good UV protection on it.
Don't let it run.
That's good, then you'll get a suntan.
Don't let it run, Terry says.
Well, you're putting a lot of lacquer on.
See you in 15 minutes, guys.
Alexa, timer for
Yeah,
Lucy
go for a cup of tea.
the lasers mounted at the correct height for her because Andy made a special bench. What
Put
she
a
didn't
stand on.
mention is that he dug holes in the floor to put the legs of the bench in.
That's bad. That's bold. So there we are. One little project.
So good.
That's all I can. That's all I can tonight. I'm not doing any more tonight.
I gotta say, I do love the shape of that vase. Pot, whatever it is.
Yeah, it is good.
Anthony Green wants to know what you used to get the lacquer off of the chuck. Cellulose
wire brush.
thinners.
Cellulose thinners will take it off, or just a wire brush. Wire brush takes it off really easily. There
Well,
we
you
go.
could mask and tape your chuck first, then you got to worry about
You
it.
could mask and tape your chuck, but that means pulling masking tape.
Or
off
just
of.
put a cloth over it.
Right, get back in here, you lot.
We're here. We're here.
Yeah.
Lucy's
So that's
replied,
that's that
Andy
little
lowered the
project.
entire garage for her.
Joe's still awake.
I'll show
I
you.
am.
I'll show you the piece I was practicing on. You like this? Where will I show you? I'll just show you here. There you go. There's the piece I was practicing on.
You have to go on
Go
full
full
screen.
screen.
Brian.
All right. Okay. Full screen.
So we can all laugh without making too much noise.
So this is the piece I was practicing on.
Lean it backwards so the light gets on it.
Can you get some light on that?
Back a
I
bit.
can't even get
Lean
a
it
light.
back. Lean it. That's
There you
it.
go.
The light's on it now.
So I tried to do a color wash on it to see could I get it to be a different color. So you'll see it in 3 different places. I did 3 different color washes.
Yeah.
And I liked neither of them.
None of them worked.
So one of them was there's a plum on this side, which didn't really work. And then on this side it was what did I use? I'd used red ruby and then diluted it a bit so it wasn't so red. And I used a bit of honey as well. Tried that. And then the bottom bit where the sort of verdigris sort of colour is, that looked alright, I thought.
See that?
You know
that
what
one
wash
there
might
is
have
more
worked?
subtle. That's black is more subtle on that one.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That's-
that's copper. That's
That's just
copper on that.
underneath. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
So
much
if you look
better.
at it
That's much
close
better.
up, you'll see it's black with copper over the top of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
much better.
So it's just a matter
the
of
wash
getting
that probably
just a
would have
matter of
worked with
getting
that would be lemon, but you don't have one.
I do have lemon, Terry.
There is something wrong with Plum Roy. He's just proved it.
I do have lemon, Terry.
Lemon would have gone nice.
I do
Brian
have
has every colour that's ever been invented.
I do
It
have
would
a
enhance.
primary.
It would have
primary-
enhanced the. It would enhance the spouting as well.
Mm.
Don't
do
believe
have,
me. It would have.
I have a beautiful yellow. I have this beautiful yellow. This is a stunning yellow. This. Oh, let me show you there. This is a stunning yellow. It comes from Bulgers. And it's
Yeah,
really
providing it's not really opaque, that would
so
enhance.
it is really
work.
opaque, but it's water soluble, so you can thin it down to
Yeah,
as thick as you want.
That would have enhanced it.
If you put some in a little tray, if I can find a tray, there you go. Oh, just set on top of the paint, that was clever. I just put a tiny little amount. I'll better shake it first. Put the lid on and shake it.
Yeah, don't shake it with the lid off. Oh, crikey.
I'll go to that camera.
Don't touch
so-
the work when you show us there.
Yeah, so there's the thing. I just put a tiny little amount of that in. See how bright that
That's a hell
yellow
of a
is?
lot.
And then if I, well, it's not. If I just add some water then. I just add a bit of water to that. It'll
That's a lot of
dissolve
water.
itself.
I would think 50-50, not 300 to 1.
No, but if you want just a nice little colour wash, Terry, look at that. Look at that nice colour now.
Ruby says no to, I don't know what to, no to yellow.
So
You like
That's-
yellow
that's
because
what
it's your
comes out on
favourite
the
colour.
tissue.
Yeah, that would have enhanced that would.
Sort of lemony colour on the when it gets onto the tissue.
Richardson appeared 16.
Rich.
Richard.
Also did some
Hi,
tests
Richard.
with some blue.
Hey, Richard.
In fact, I'll paint some of this yellow on here.
Take some of that yellow on.
What blue is that? Is that the carnival blue?
Yep.
It is, yeah.
So there's that yellow painted on,
Okay.
and it just kind of darkens the timber and adds a bit of yellow to it.
But
That-
it enhances the black.
What was that noise?
Paint a yellow on that bit there next to it.
This bit.
Yeah.
It's got blue on it already, Terry.
Well, yeah, but
Might
we'll
go
ignore
green.
the blue bit. It
It'll
doesn't
go
matter.
green, Terry.
So ignore it. No, but where it's not, it won't. I'm just looking for it to enhance the black.
Oh, it certainly enhanced the black. There's no doubt about
You
that.
see?
There you go down at the bottom there. You can see where it's enhanced the black, and up at the top there.
Because if you didn't want this so vibrant, you could water it down even more, couldn't you?
You
Yeah.
could, yeah. You do it there and see how it picks up on the black there, like. So you can just mess about and do what you
But it
like.
will look darker on the end grain because the end grain will soak it in more.
Yeah, it's soaking it in, but it'll dry out and the colour will just sit there.
It'll get lighter as the colour dries.
So that's the carnival blue. I think that's Egyptian blue, I think.
Yeah.
And that's the
I don't know. It was me. They very.
Mediterranean.
It might be the camera. They look very pastely coloured.
there's
And they are
Mediterranean
really
blue. They are very
rich.
pastel colours, yeah.
It's supposed to be rich.
So
aren't they?
Egyptian blue and Mediterranean blue.
They're like the intrinsics. They don't really show the true colour, so they've got sand and seal over the top of them.
No,
Yeah,
Michelle
for
said you
course,
dropped
yeah.
a bit.
Dropped a bit.
She said. I wasn't looking. But
Where is my sanding sealer? I have a spray can of sanding sealer somewhere.
we'll let it dry a minute, Brian.
Yeah.
Hit it with a heat gun without your
Yes.
fingers being in the way.
Yes, Terry. I do have a spray tin of sanding sealer somewhere. Oh, there it is. It's hiding.
Dry it first.
No, so I'm just going to do the blues,
Oh, the blues.
just to let you see. So there's the blues with a coat of sanding sealer.
All right.
Just darkens them up.
Mhm.
But once it dries, it leaves them quite bright.
They
That's
don't seem that
Bulger's. That's a
vivid.
Bulger's blue, and that's the
Mhm.
two carnival colours.
All right.
Same there, two carnival colours. But anyway,
Good try. You got to find out what they look like on the wood because sometimes the wood can change
Yeah.
the colour.
it does, yeah. Well, the darker the wood, the darker the colour won't be.
Either they shine through and
And if
the
there's
wood
any
shines
green or
through.
anything in your wood, it could change the colours of the thing.
Lucy says she just had to connect her charger to her phone. You didn't have to, Lucy. We wouldn't have noticed you'd gone.
It's all about
Page 19 in the manual, Lucy, if you need help.
Oh, we're informed tonight, boys.
Oh,
The thing about just have a go, guys. Just try. Just
Try it
stick
all.
some colour on it. See what happens. If it doesn't work,
And turn it off.
worst that
Do it
happens,
again if you don't
turn
like
back
it.
off. Yeah, exactly.
But don't hollow it out like Brian did first, so you can go as small as you want then.
But that was just a hollowing exercise. That was just to entertain people last week. There you go. dry enough. So there you go. That's that little piece.
It's all right.
Yeah, it looks not too bad.
I like that.
Looks the job
Maybe
now.
I'll just what I may do is just drill some holes through this and put some holes in it, and we can fill it with
Yeah.
puree or something, and the smell would come out. I would think.
We could have
What
those
did you
something.
say to me the other day when I said I was thinking of making such and such potpourri? Don't you do that? They're bringing awful things.
Yeah, but they're ancient. They're ancient now, Terry.
Yeah,
They're kind of ancient now.
People still like them, Brian.
they're done to
So
death.
you have them like cinnamon sticks come out the top of it. Are they cinnamon? Not
Yeah.
the things you set light to.
Scent
Them
things. Or whatever.
Oh,
Scent
aye.
sticks.
Incense.
That's the one.
Yes,
Incense.
Lewis, an invisible lid line. It's good, isn't it?
So you're not expecting the lid to open where it opens. Everybody would be expecting the lid to be up here or even
Or
further up,
down.
but it's in the middle of the.
It's a nice pop, Brian.
There you go. I like it anyway. I like the shape, but I could turn them
Great
up.
shape.
Now.
It's a great shape. Lovely lid.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Take that lid off.
Don't you dare say shame about the colour. It's a nice
That's
colour.
That's exactly what he's going to say.
I wasn't going to say that at
Did
all.
you seal the inside and sand it and Yorkshire
Yes.
grit it and all that?
Yeah, it's done, Terry. It's all done.
Right.
Everything's done the inside.
Oh yeah, I remember Joe singing.
Yes. Yes. You'd say
It's
no
all
more.
done. It's all
Thank
done,
God
Terry.
for that.
Hey.
So just part this off down here.
Richard loves it.
It's up for
Got
salvage.
one thing
if
to
you
say
want
about that, Brian.
What do you say?
Got one thing to say about that.
Go on, eh?
It's getting stingy again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, have a good
Green
5
Haven
mil there.
Creations has just joined us.
Even Brian?
Hey, Brian.
Oh,
Canada. That's 3 in.
I thought I'd left a good 5 mil
One
there,
more.
Pete.
Yeah, but your no cut line should be 10 mil from the bottom.
There he goes again. Gee, Jesus.
Just
You
saving.
didn't know this. You just it's
Some
that
people-
Scottishman coming out in you.
It is,
You
aye.
always get too close to that bottom.
Can't be doing with wasting all that wood at the bottom. It's shocking.
Yeah.
The price of wood nowadays.
That's desperate. So we'll just finish that off with a saw.
And you know I'm right because you've had that catch when you
Let me see, is it on this little chuck here? There's one of my
You
sets
got
of
a bit
jaws.
close, did you?
One of my sets of
Got a bit
jaws is a bit
close.
missing out one of the teeth. No, it's not this one, but one of them does. It has a
Got a bit
chunk
close.
missing
yeah.
out. Yeah, got a bit close, yeah. But that was a learning curve. But that was loads, Ed. Plenty left here.
You got 1/8 of an inch left there, blimey.
Oh,
Loads.
wasn't even close to 16. Take that off. Put that there, and we'll get this thing standing up for you to laugh at. I mean, to have a look at.
Sanded the bottom.
No, not sand the bottom. I'll do it later. Or I'll do it now in 2 seconds. Just I'll give it a quick blast in the old there.
So it doesn't wobble.
Better switch it on. No, that's a lathe. Hold on a minute. What's going on there? Why is my... Oh, there it is.
Oh, well, that sounds
Yada,
bad.
yada, yada. What is that?
Got a bag of nails going there, hasn't he?
God, blimey. New motor's on the way.
There we go. Just give it a quick rub on the old belt sander. Stick that back on there. I might as well pretend to line the...
I know. Yeah.
There's the right bit there. That's it. There you go. Put the mouse down there. There you go.
Morris.
Very nice.
There you are. One little pot. Spalty beach. It is. I don't know how tall it is now.
8 inches.
About 7 or 8 inches.
8 inches.
7.5.
8 inches to the top. Right to the little lid top, and texture at the bottom. Two different styles of texture. Try to hide the opening.
Lewis has said, nice
Yeah.
piece, other than the rat.
The rodent.
That is Morris, Lewis.
You leave Maurice alone, big lad.
Morris.
It's Maurice. Maurice the
And the
mouse.
rat.
There you are. That's it. We're done for tonight, guys. It's 20 past 9.
Very nice.
Thank you, everybody,
Perfection.
for coming in.
Excellent, Byron.
Let me just get you guys back on the screen again.
You couldn't have done it better if I was there.
I'll take my
If you
safety
want
glasses
another
off and put them in.
7 or 8 minutes of video after Brian's finished, I uploaded that one
Yes.
tonight.
Twisted Pete's link there. Go and watch the video
Put
straight
the link
after.
in. Good man, Pete. Hope you enjoyed that. 789 comments. So that's
Of
all
course,
right.
we enjoyed it.
I hope so.
They love it. They keep coming back.
I appreciate you coming in and watching the Madhouse.
Mad?
Madhouse. Madhouse. It's an absolute madhouse, I say.
Some lovely
But it's good
comments
fun
from
anyway.
you, Brian.
So, thanks very much, guys. I do appreciate it. Have a go at colouring. Just try it. Get
Yes.
some colours. Slap it on. Don't like it, cut it back off.
Shut your mouth, Ian.
And just
I'm
have a
going to
go.
see you again.
Don't, if you want to practice, get a piece of wood like this. Nice little piece of wood. There's a nice little piece of sycamore. Stick it in a woodworm screw. Stick it in your lathe. Turn the bottom as if you go turn a bowl. Colour it. And if you don't like it,
Turn it off.
turn
Colour it
back on
again. Turn it off. Colour it again.
And you can take 2 mil off at a time, so you'll get 30 or 40 attempts at one little piece of wood. Go for
We
it.
had Stuart doing a demo at the local club last month.
Hmm.
Stuart Farini. And even with texturing, he was turning off less than 2 mil.
Yeah.
Me doing it, different
Yep.
colour, different texture.
That's the same with texture. If you don't like it, practice. If you don't
Turn
like
it
it,
right
turn
off.
Yeah.
Enough.
Cut it off.
Get a piece, cut it
But
flat.
one tip,
get on.
Stuart films all of it so that when he's got one that's really, really good and he's then turned it off and tried something else, you can go back to the video and see what he did.
Exactly.
That's what we're supposed
Good
to do.
idea.
Videos of Stuart videos everything in his workshop, I think.
Yep.
When he's practicing. And that's why I can like doing it on lives here as well. You can always just go back and look at it. So if you do nothing else this week, get a little bit of colour, stick it on a piece of wood
Play.
and see what you get.
Play.
And with that, I'm going to press
William
the button.
shaking his head. No, no.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Hey, guys.
Wait a
Thank
minute,
See you all
what day is
next
it?
time.
Who's on tomorrow?
May see you next week.
Oh,
Oh,
wait,
might see you
Steve.
Sunday night. If Brian
you're
don't
on
want to do
Steve's on tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
Yeah, it's Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
See you tomorrow
Have
then.
you got your LinkedIn now?
Pete.
Yeah, Steve is next.
Pete might be on Sunday, by the way. He's
No, I'm
debating
not.
that.
You're
Terry's
on
on
Sunday.
Sunday.
Throw your link in there, Steve. I know it's
Might
on
well,
Facebook.
might be on Sunday.
Oh, hang on.
No,
I've got
Mike's not on. Terry's on Sunday. Everybody, Terry is on Sunday and he's got no excuses whatsoever apart from being a lazy toad who tries to get out of it every week.
Ooh.
Yep. I agree.
Every week, every live, not every week,
Every
every
live.
live.
But yeah,
Not good enough.
He does it all the time, every week.
Right,
Terry, I think
DJ,
to have you
that's
sussed.
tomorrow's night's live.
There you go. So Steve's on tomorrow night. Wayne,
Steve's
I
on
think,
tomorrow
is
night.
back on Saturday.
We may see you tomorrow. May not.
Um,
Probably.
Terry's on Sunday. I'll be back on Monday. With this.
He's on Sunday lunchtime.
Here-
You want
here's, a
Steve?
here's a
lunchtime
preview
Sunday?
for you. Quick
Yeah,
preview for
hashtag.
Monday. Yeah, it's a
Hashtag
hashtag
week.
week
Hashtag week
Oh,
Sunday.
might
hashtag
not
You can
be
put
good
that
right
down,
there.
Brian. Put that
Hold on.
down, Brian, as a hashtag week.
I'll not be turning that then.
Well, you might do if you want to.
you won't be on Monday anyway.
Oh no, it won't be. 'cause it's,
360
Club meeting.
360 Monday.
360 club meeting.
Thursday.
Yeah, we have
that's,
Emma.
That's kind of why I'm on tonight, isn't it? Because
It won't be this Sunday, Roy, at Artward Studio. It's the Sunday afterwards.
That's the
Yeah.
following Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
Terry's
anyway.
got absolutely no excuse this week and
Takes
very
me
little excuse
It's going
next
to take
week.
me 7 days to swim over.
He has no excuse next week either, or the following week either, because he'll be in here live on Sunday night. Simple. And I'll be in here with him to annoy him.
It'd be a private airworm.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Bring your headset with you.
There could be violence ahead.
I don't know what I'll be doing. I'll find something to do.
Yeah, I'll give you a piece of wood to turn.
I think it's something to do.
I've
They
got
turn
small
a pen.
piece-
They could turn a
I've got,
pen.
I've got a small
I
piece of
think I
you
might
next
turn
door
it.
that needs.
I think I might turn a finial just for fun.
on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm turning one for ages.
What are you
Anyway.
going to do for the next hour and a half then?
For ages.
All
Turn
right.
another 500.
Let's call it time on this.
Bye, everybody.
Take a night,
See you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Take care,
Night,
everyone.
See you
everybody.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Thanks for coming
Enjoy
in.
yourselves.